Stromgarde, Ogrim. That armor suits you well, old friend. Befitting for your new station as War Chief.
Stromgarde, Barad. Thank you. I had it delivered from the Blackrock Forges back in Durnholde a few days ago. This way, a piece of home will always accompany me in the battles to come.
Do you bring any news? We besieged the Temple of the Damned as you instructed.
And the Warlock, did you manage to take him alive?
Yes, War Chief. The Shadow Council resisted, however, and we were forced to kill almost all of them. Gul'dan was performing some kind of ritual when we found him. He fell unconscious and hasn't stirred since we brought him back.
I want him and the remaining council brought to the city. Lock them up. I will teach the Warlock the perils of treachery.
It will be done, War Chief.
Gul'dan lit a match and the fire cannot be stopped. It will devour this entire world.
And one more thing. The sons of Blackhand, Rend and Maim, are asking for an audience.
Let them come. I have orders for them.
With respect, War Chief, those two cannot be trusted. They will always resent you for their father's death.
Their lives are in my hands, Varrock. They submitted to me after the Mapgora. I will find good use for them.
As you say, War Chief.
Lukta, War Chief! Lukta! We await your orders, War Chief. Lukta, first of all, I want you both to always remember that you owe your lives to me. The unity and the strength of the Horde is my utmost priority. That is why I accepted your oaths of loyalty, despite the rumors that are circulating. What rumors? That you are planning to start a rebellion against my rule. Some orcs that were loyal to my father may want such a thing. We acknowledge your superiority, War Chief. We won't risk starting a civil war. Good. I'm pleased that you understand. That is why I have a proposal. You will inherit the Blacktooth Grain Clan and take all of Blackhand's loyalists with you. That is a very generous proposition, War Chief. In return, I expect you to follow my orders fiercely and without questions. Our clan will serve the Horde well, War Chief. Good. Wait, what is that? Human ships? They're heading north. They will call upon their allies to take revenge. War Chief, did you let the humans flee? Yes, I let them go. But why? Their stories of death and terror will spread throughout the north like a wildfire. Their allies will fear us long before they even face us. Do not question me again. Good. Now, if you are so concerned about those human ships, then I have a mission for you. The refugees are headed to a northern kingdom called Lordaeron. Our prisoners have revealed that this human kingdom is not only Stormwind's greatest ally, but also the most powerful human nation in the north. I have ordered an ambitious orc named Utak Scratcher to establish a base on the island of Zul'Dare, close to Lordaeron's southern shores. You will accompany him on this mission. From Zul'Dare you will evaluate the enemy's strength and prepare for the arrival of our invasion force. This will be your first test, Ren Blackhand. When do I leave? Immediately. And what about me, War Chief? I need you here, Maim. You will be observing Gul'dan's state after he arrives at the city. I want him to be brought before me the moment he wakes from his coma. It will be done, War Chief. War Chief, I have a personal request. Yes. You disbanded the Wolf Riders after assuming the mantle of War Chief. A chieftain is not a chieftain without his wolf. I need my wolf back. As an exception, I will tell Sarfang to return your wolf to you. And me! I want my wolf back too! Enough! One wolf rider is enough for your plan. Now, be gone! Why did he let you get your wolf back, but not me?
I have lost count of the days I've spent in this damnable prison. I should have died during the assault on the temple. Sitting here is unbearable.
Stop complaining, Terrangor. We are alive only because Doomhammer is planning a trial for Gul'dan. Our lives depend on him awakening. Chagal, do you have any idea when Gul'dan will wake up? No, Necros. We know no more than you.
There you are, Medivh. The Horde is making excellent progress. The kingdom of men is almost broken. Stormwind will not last much longer.
This is just the beginning, Gul'dan. There are 6 other human kingdoms on this continent. Their lands are rich and vulnerable. The greedy dwarves sit on their treasures in the mountains of Khaz Modan. The high elves, spoiled by magic, hide within the forests of Quel'Thalas. All of them are enemies of the Horde.
They will all be enslaved or slain.
Good. And once you're done, remember who it was who brought the Horde into this world, who saved your kin from starvation and death after Kil'jaeden abandoned you.
What do you know of Kil'jaeden, human?
Human? I'm more than just a man, Gul'dan, and more than just a mere magician. I am the guardian of Tirisfal. I know all that there is to know about you, your kin, and demons. I also know that Kil'jaeden simply used you to rid himself of his old enemies, the Draenei. But that is beside the point.
Then, what is the point of this conversation? I am grateful for your help in opening the portal, and for the information that will help us defeat the weaklings of this world. But what do you want in return?
What I want in return, Gul'dan, is this world.
This world? This world will belong to the Horde.
The Horde, Gul'dan, or yourself? I can see right through you, little warlock, and your desires are simple. Believe me, what I want from this world is beyond you. But in return, I shall offer you something that is worth this world 1,000 times over.
And what would that be?
Power, Gul'dan. Power many times greater than the strength of even Kil'jaeden himself.
Intriguing. And where can such power possibly be found?
A long time ago, this world was shaken by a great battle in which the Dark Titan Sargeras was defeated. If you find his tomb, you can absorb his essence and claim the Dark Titan's power for yourself. That is my offer.
And where can I find this tomb?
What? Khadgar? Lothar? You shouldn't have come here, my old friends!
Medivh, where is it?
What? No! Impossible!
Where is the tomb? Where? Where am I?
You slept, Master. Like the dead. For many weeks you did not move, only breathe. We thought your spirit had been destroyed.
I am not overcome too easily. Were you afraid that I would leave you to Blackhand's mercy, Chokal?
Blackhand, the Destroyer, is dead, Master.
Dead? What happened?
Nikros, look! He's awake! The Master is awake! Wait! Someone is coming. So, the Warlock is awake at last. The War Chief wants to see you. Follow me, and do not make any sudden movements. If you do, I'll cut off your hands.
Where are you taking me?
He usurped power, Master Gul'dan, and attacked the Shadow Council while you were unconscious. He killed almost everyone. Only you, Nekros, Tarangor, and we remain.
Who did this?
Orgrim Doomhammer. The Sons of Blackhand swore fealty to him, and the Horde followed. I'm sick of this putrid stink. Gather everything of value and burn the dead. It will be done, Warlord. Back to work. Sort through the rubble. We need the materials.
Yes, Master.
So, you finally woke up.
Master,
Silence! I know what you did, Gul'dan. I know how you manipulated Blackhand, and how your Shadow Council pulled the strings of the Horde in secret. Your black magics will not save you now. You and your foul ilk nearly destroyed us all, tainting our honor and proud traditions with your trickery and witchcraft. And for this, you will pay dearly.
no! Do not do this, Doomhammer!
Give me one good reason to spare your miserable life, Warlock.
I bow to your strength, mighty Doomhammer. I recognize you as War Chief of the Horde, and swear my eternal loyalty to you.
Empty words, Gul'dan.
We need each other, War Chief. Yes, you are much stronger, wiser, and more visionary than Blackhand. But you cannot win the coming war on your own. We both know that the humans are not the only threat, and that this was not their only kingdom. The Horde cannot maintain superiority in the wars to come without warlocks. Do not throw away this power for the sake of revenge.
What you say is true. Very well then, I will put the Horde's interests above my own in this matter. I will spare your life and the lives of your remaining Shadow Council. but only as long as you serve the Horde.
Thank you, mighty Doomhammer. I shall make warriors who can repulse even the most powerful priests and magicians of men. They will be loyal only to you. I swear this to you.
See that you do. I will be keeping a close eye on you, Gul'dan. Stray from this path, and your life is forfeit.
Gather the Shadow Council and summon whoever is left. We have a lot of work to do.
Stromgarde, chieftain. Stromgarde, warrior. The Horde is preparing to launch an assault against the mainland of Lordaeron. Ogren Doomhammer, war chief of the Orcish Hordes and ruler of the Blackrock clan, has ordered us to establish a small outpost on Lordaeron's southern shores. To secure the Zul'Dare region, as Doomhammer demands, we will need to construct a barracks and several farms to feed the troops. Our success may help us determine the extent of their pathetic human defenses and what resistance they can offer against our forces.
All right, men. Establish a base camp and prepare to move out.
Is it true, sir? Have the orcs really made it this far north?
And the stories. If even half of them are true, how can we possibly defeat them?
Calm yourselves and stay focused on our task. We are here to investigate the rumors of a suspected Horde presence in the Zul'Dare region. Now, see if you can get that fire going. Light, protect us.
Chieftain, there are human ships in the northern bay. Damn, we're not prepared for this. We must put out the signifier immediately, or they will notice us from the ships. Scour the island, slaughter the humans, and don't let them warn the mainland. The wretched humans have been destroyed.
Want me to survey?
Excellent. We've made ready and scouted the area. Doomhammer will be pleased.
I will inform our superiors about the capture of the troll leader. Keep a close watch on the prisoners, Commander, as there is no telling what vile schemes they are already hatching.
Don't worry. My men know a thing or two about handling outlaws.
Do not underestimate the forest trolls, for they are unlike anything your men have ever faced. I will leave you a dozen of my archers.
scouts have confirmed that a band of human soldiers have captured a war party led by Troll Commander Zul'Dare and have taken them to a secret prison near the outskirts of Durnholde Keep. Seeing an opportunity to place these captives in debt to the Horde, Doomhammer has commanded that we focus our efforts on liberating Zul'Dare and his trolls. Once freed from the clutches of their human captors, we are to return them to the safety of their own encampment nearby.
This raid upon the unsuspecting prison will strike terror into the hearts of those who would dare resist the Horde.
Forest trolls, how convenient. Let us approach with caution. Greetings, Amani. We have been dispatched by our war chief to rescue your legendary leader. Were you part of Zul'Dare's war party?
Amani, we have been called by that name for generations. Not since the days of our great empire, Horde. You be well versed in our history, stranger. We were indeed led by the great Zul'Dare until we be ambushed by the humans. 3 of us were killed and the rest were captured. I managed to evade capture so I could warn my brethren of Zul'Dare's abduction. Their camp be on the other side of the forest, but the path be blocked by the accursed human settlement. We cannot make it there on our own, but if you truly be here to help us, then we will show you how to build a proper troll lumber mill and grant you the use of our tools and weapons.
Zul'Dare is of great interest to our war chief. That is why we were here to slaughter his captors and deliver him to safety. We will aid you in your polite money.
Our axes are yours to command, Orc Master.
To arms! For Lordaeron!
Now that we are safe, we can continue our conversation. On behalf of the Forest Trolls, I thank you for your help. The elves of Quatalas are our eternal enemies. In ancient times, they ravaged our empire with the help of the humans, and now history be repeating itself. Those mongrels were going to take me to Quatalas and put me in a cage for all the world to see.
You are a mighty warrior, Zul'Dare. We will protect your people and bring ruin to all your enemies. In return, you will provide us with your finest scouts and warriors. Welcome to the Horde, Zul'Dare.
It'd be good to be here, Red Black Hand. Loktar, chieftain.
Loktar! Our mighty armada will arrive in these waters soon, ushering in our long-awaited assault on Lordaeron. All that we have done here has led us to this moment. To ensure that the armada will be operating at maximum efficiency, the war chief has directed us to begin construction of facilities for them near the Southshore region. He also instructs us to build a fleet of our own, so that we may keep these facilities safe against any Alliance incursions. Accomplishing both of these tasks will require massive amounts of the black liquid known as oil. The local waters are rich with this resource, and recent ice melts have made it even more of it accessible, but some deposits may be guarded by Alliance ships.
We will need to build a shipyard and oil tankers in order to extract this resource.
Once our task is completed and our armada arrives, the invasion of Lordaeron can finally begin, starting with Hillsbrad.
Glory to the Horde, chieftain.
What is this?
Wait, something is wrong.
Blackhand, watch out! my life, Zul'Dare. Thank you for killing those cowardly elves.
My pleasure, Ren Blackhand. You and I be brothers now, and brothers be looking out for one another. My axes be thirsting for the blood of the humans and elves who took me. My warriors and I be here to aid you in the battles ahead.
I'm glad that you came here. Together we will establish Horde authority over these seas. Excellent! Our tankers are bursting with oil. Now, nothing can stop us from destroying Hillsbrad.
Good day, Magistrate. May the light bless you and your people.
Thank you, Captain. What brings you and your men to Hillsbrad?
I would like an update on the evacuation of the civilian population, Magistrate, as the Horde can make its move at any moment.
Ah, yes, about that. I'm afraid the evacuation you requested is not going to happen.
What? We warned you about the Horde's intentions months ago! Who is responsible for this outrage?
I am, Captain. Suffice to say, I remain unconvinced that a Horde offensive is as imminent as you and your kinsmen seem to think. I have ordered our people to remain here, and tasked my officials with matters of much greater importance, such as trade.
Are you serious? What about the recent attacks near Southshore? What about the assaults on the Durnholde prison camps?
The orcs have been testing us for months, Captain. None of what you describe indicate a change in behavior to me. This fear-mongering is but the latest incarnation of a very old pattern. Kings and high lords will go to any length to justify their tax hikes, just so they can feed their armies and play their political games.
Feeding their armies, you say? Why then can I only see 3 dozen soldiers here?
I sent parts of our garrison to Tarren Mill. A recent increase in bandit activity demanded a response.
My country was ruled by naive and short-sighted aristocrats. When the Horde came to my homeland, these people failed to realize the magnitude of the threat. They were too slow to act, too proud to ask for help, and they led our nation to ruin. Now, you are repeating that same mistake. I will take this matter to Lord Lothar. You will be held accountable for your negligence, Magistrate.
Now, Captain Merrin, there is really no reason to go that far. If the Horde really is about to attack Lordaeron, then what are you proposing that I do about it?
Recall your troops from Tarren Mill and reinforce your bulwarks. Send your civilians into Lordaeron's interior and prepare for the fight of your life. The Horde takes no prisoners. The Horde shows no mercy.
I will. And Merrin, you can take some pack horses with food and supplies for your men.
Thank you, Magistrate. My men and I are done retreating. We will buy your people whatever time we can. Patrick! Samuel! The Magistrate of Hillsbrad has neglected his duty and left his township and his region in mortal danger. The Horde is coming. We know it is. And it falls to us to distract them long enough for Hillsbrad to rally its defenses and send its people to safety. This is it, men. This is our final stand. This is our chance to avenge the ghosts of Stormwind.
The lion will roar, Commander. I will hand out weapons and prepare our men for the battle ahead.
Samuel, we will need to scout the nearby islands for any sign of horde activity. If our fears are correct, then we must know when and where to strike. The fate of Hillsbrad depends on it. Yes, Captain.
I don't understand this. The Armada was supposed to have been here hours ago. If Doomhammer has lost his nerve, then I will carry out this invasion myself.
My scouts be reporting that the Armada be under attack by the Guinean Navy. They say that the clash be very brutal and very bloody.
Chieftain, in light of this development, should we not withdraw our forces to a more defensible position? Without the Armada No, Doc. The Armada will get here once it has crushed those Gul'dan dogs. Until then, we'll make do with what we have. What is our situations in terms of ship construction? With the aid of new foundry sites, we should be able to construct more advanced ships, including transports. That will enable us to deliver our forces across the channel to the cowering human settlements and lay waste to Hillsbrad as the war chief commands. Excellent, Tutok. All who oppose the Horde must be taught a harsh lesson this day. Burn Hillsbrad to the ground. Leave no one alive. Chieftain, ships flying Gul'dan colors are heading this way. They seem to be badly damaged.
Now be your chance to show me how the orcs be handling freeing prey on Blackhand.
I knew those weaklings would stand little chance against our glorious Armada. Make their defeat absolute. Sink every last one of them. Despite your frailty, you fight well for a human.
Foolish creatures. By attacking us, you have given Hillsbrad time to prepare. Light willing, they will be ready for you. Now, get it over with. You mindless savage.
Gladly.
Please, spare my life. I'm very rich. I can give you all of my gold.
What a miserable coward.
Lived without honor and died without it.
We all did a great job here. I will personally report to Doomhammer about your tactical talents, Utok. You will be promoted. Thank you, Chieftain. Serving the Horde is a great honor for me. My life for the Horde. For the Horde! Ah! Gave you half of Stormwind's treasury. The prices you are suggesting are insane.
But War Chief, high-end technologies are very expensive. Do you realize how sophisticated the production of gas for Zeppelins is? Not to mention the cost of refining filters, pumping machines, and explosives? War is not a cheap endeavor, and we're already giving you a hefty discount.
As you never fail to mention, but these prices better reflect reality, little goblin, or there will be consequences.
It's the law of supply and demand, War Chief, nothing more. We are in no position to dictate the price, and neither are you.
Watch me. I will give you 20,000 Stormwind Royals, and that is how it will be.
30,000.
20,000.
28,000.
The price will be 20,000.
27,000.
Maybe I should smash your head, enslave your people, and give your holdings to the Bilgewater cartel. How does that sound?
Okie dokie, jeez, I will give you another discount. 20,000 Stormwind Royals it is.
Varrock, the gold.
Over there, little goblin.
Another satisfied customer. I will send you my finest engineers, War Chief.
War Chief, Rend Blackhand has returned with the Troll Chieftain. Excellent. Let us meet them with the respect they deserve. War Chief, I present to you the leader of the Amani, Warlord Zul'Dare. Loktar, son of Blackhand, and greetings to you, mighty Zul'Dare. Give report, Rend. The trolls were penned and chained. The humans were careless, assuming that the only threat in the forest was the one that they had already captured. No one who saw us at Durnholde survived.
Your warriors saved us. We fought side by side at Southshore and Hillsbrad. It is an honor for the trolls to be in your horde.
I am pleased to aid a fellow warrior. When I heard you had been captured, I sent Rend Blackhand at once.
Your horde still seeking to conquer the world, yeah? We'll be aiding you just as you aided us. Destiny gives us a chance to push back the Pinkskins, retake our land, and conquer new places for our kin. Trolls and orcs, be allies now, bound by blood.
Rise up, sons of Draenor! Let us welcome the mighty Amani to our glorious horde! Amani! 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 Forward! township of Hillsbrad has been decimated, and throughout the human kingdoms, the rumors of impending doom are spreading like wildfire. Well done, Rend. And well done too, Captain Utok. Thanks to your efforts, we know what awaits us in Lordaeron. Now it's time to reinforce our troops in Khaz Modan.
For the last year, our forces have successfully conquered almost all of the Khaz Modan subcontinent. The only regions that still oppose us are the eastern coast and Ironforge itself.
Our massive success at Crestfall has guaranteed that the western shores of Khaz Modan are ours. Our forces in Dunargrath will ensure that no human support will ever reach the dwarves by sea. The north passage to Lordaeron is cut off by our garrison in Durnholde. The dwarves are caught.
Good. Kilrog Derai and his clan will begin the assault on the rest of the eastern dwarven lands, starting from the abandoned dwarven fortress of Grimbatol.
Yes, Warchief. Our troops are prepared to fight.
Varrock, you will be given siege weapons, goblin explosives, and the finest warriors of the Blackrock clan. March to Ironforge and bring it to its knees. That city must fall, no matter the cost. It will be done, Warchief. Samuro, I want you to assist the Blackrock forces with the siege of Ironforge.
The Burning Blade will not fail you, Warchief.
The dwarves are said to be stubborn and enduring warriors, so prepare for a long siege. We also must secure the eastern shores of the continent. The Twilight's Hammer clan must go there and prepare the oil production infrastructure, using the equipment provided by our goblin allies. Meanwhile, the Blacktooth Green clan must conquer the island of Barad. Once the island is secure, they will signal a Storm Reaver fleet sailing towards the human kingdom of Stromgarde from Baylor Island. Zul'Dare, I want you and the rest of the Dragon Maw clan to aid Main Blackhand in western Khaz Modan if anything goes wrong.
Yes, Warchief.
Generals and warlords, you're dismissed. Warlocks, stay. Has Gul'dan made any progress on the warriors he promised me?
Warchief, please. I mean no disrespect, but you must be patient. Gul'dan is working hard on your task in his laboratory on Baylor Island.
My patience is not infinite, Warlock. Tell that to your master.
Yes, Warchief.
Necros, you will stay under the command of Zul'Dare. Attempt to contact Gul'dan and you will be boiled alive. Am I understood?
As you wish, Warchief.
Cho'Gall, I want you to personally oversee the construction of the oil facilities on the eastern shore. You will go there as soon as Kilrog has secured Grimbatol.
We will need an escort during the march through the swamps of Wetlands.
I will take care of that. Now, be gone!
Loktar, Maine, I bring orders from the Warchief. Ogrin Doomhammer is preparing to crush Stromgarde by destroying the vaunted capital. In order to achieve this objective, we need to destroy their forces at Tol Barad. This will prevent them from supporting the capital from the sea.
The Warchief has commanded us to mobilize the Blacktooth Grin forces located at Durnholde.
Well, that can't be done at this moment.
The Warchief's commands.
Can't you see that our forces are wounded and beaten up? I'm not a coward, Utok, and I obey the Warchief's orders, but we suffered heavy losses here.
What happened?
A few days ago, the humans of Stromgarde launched an attack on our camp from two sides. First from the Arathi Highlands, and then from the coast. The attack was sudden, and we were completely overrun. We lost Durnholde, and we were pushed all the way back to the sea. This defeat mars my honor, Old One, and whatever happens next, I will accept my shame and punishment from the War Chief.
Take heart, Main Blackhand. You have the blood of a warrior in your veins. You still have a chance to prove yourself. I have brought a squad of my finest Dragonmaw warriors, and together we will retake Durnholde, assault Barad, and avenge the losses you suffered.
That will not be an easy task, though. Barad has been fortified by the best men Stromgarde has to offer. It has also been equipped with new dwarven weapons. But nothing worth doing has ever been easy. This will be a glorious battle indeed. You honor me, Old One. My warriors and I will gladly fight alongside you and slaughter these humans and their filthy dwarven allies. These peons lacked technical skills. I have spent a few hours teaching them the assembly of catapults. We can now use these powerful siege machines to clear the way for our troops. They understand the basics, but more work is required. I will update you with the progress later. Understood. Let's go along this trail among the trees. This is the observation post. It may be of use to you, Utak. The southern citadel is fortified by Stromgarde forces. We will need our catapults to get an advantage when we attack. Chieftain, the humans fled before we reached the beach and left their equipment on the walls. They will warn the island garrison. We should be ready for retaliation. Let them come. My blades ache for revenge. I will regain my honor this day.
We must establish a foothold. The Durnholde garrison must be rebuilt and fortified.
What the hell? Something is blowing us right out of the water! Do something before we lose the ships, you witless idiots!
Enemy submarine located! Release the bomb! Reinforcements from the cartel, boss!
You're handy in a fight, goblins. One airship will not be enough, however.
Yeah, that's why we'll build a laboratory for you. Then you get as many Zeppelins as you can afford.
Good. That will help us explore this land and spot our enemies at great distance.
This fortress has never fallen to invaders, vile monsters. You green savages will not take it. Honor forbids it.
We have heard this rhetoric many times before, human. Your vaunted courage will not save you.
Come then, mongrel, taste the might of our cannons.
Nothing makes my day better than the smell of fresh corpses carved into pieces. By me.
You are brave, son of Blackhand, but you lack wisdom and patience when it comes to strategy. Today we won, with luck and skill. But you should not allow courage and confidence to blind you next time. Otherwise, the Warchief's punishment will be harsh, and I will be unable to save you.
I understand, Old One, and I am thankful to you for helping me today. It will not be forgotten.
Chieftains, I just received a script from the Blackrock Messenger. The war chief has dispatched Zul'Dare and me to the southern parts of the Wetlands to escort a special envoy to Grimbatal.
Never a dull moment. My bones are much too old to be used for errands, but alas, those are the war chief's orders.
As gratitude for what you've done here, I'll lend you some of my mightiest warriors. May this serve you well.
Thank you, Chieftain Mayhem. Blood and honor. What's the matter, Chieftain? You don't seem content.
I do not fancy humid lands, Utah. First it was Tanan, then the Black Morass, and now this place.
As expected, from an orc born of the dry lands of Gorgrond.
Yes, these damp swamps dull my senses, but I must carry on regardless. Now, tell me, how did a young orc like yourself find himself practicing the ways of shamans?
Ever since Doomhammer toppled the Shadow Council's grip on the Horde, I wanted to embrace the ways of our ancestors. I hate what Gul'dan and his foul demonic filth did to our race, and to our history.
What has happened to us is regrettable. I am hopeful that Orgrim will eventually lead us to victory, and help us build a new future for our people on this world, far removed from demons and their vile corruption. With that, I suggest we shift our focus to the task at hand. Has there been any word about the nature of this special envoy that we are meant to protect?
No, Chieftain. The messenger did not reveal any more details. I suspect we'll find out soon enough.
Cho'Gall. He is the special envoy? I never imagined that Doomhammer would insult me by letting me play bodyguard for Gul'dan's treasonous pet.
This is also a surprise for me, Zul'Dare. I know that this might not be to your liking, but you must put your trust in our Warchief's wisdom. Doomhammer picked you because he knows that you're the most trustworthy leader that we have in Khaz Modan.
Greetings! We have been expecting you for some time, little orcs, and it took you long enough to arrive. We have been rotting here in this festering putrid swamp for days.
Greetings, Cho'Gall. It seems that your clan no longer follows our traditions. Their armor is outlandish, and their demeanor seems off.
Such insolence. Want me to slice his tongue? Chieftain Cho'Gall. No, that will not be required. But the unbeliever better mind his words in the future. We are sworn to the Warchief just as much as any other clan. Unless you want to press this matter, Doomhammer would not be pleased if you endangered the unity of the Horde by acting rashly.
Chieftains, calm down. We are all on the same side here.
Spirits, give me patience. Let's get this over with.
Yes! We don't have time for these base exchanges. We're all friends and soldiers for the Warchief, after all.
As you say, what can you tell us about your mission?
We are to head through these dangerous swamps to the dwarven stronghold of Betrayal. The Bleeding Hollow clan awaits us there. After that, we will depart to the eastern shores to inspect our oil refineries.
However, one problem stands in our way. Humans and dwarves roam this place in great numbers, and we don't have the time to attack them directly. The Knight's Veil will help us pass through these lands mostly unseen. But we must reach Betrayal before the sun rises. Let us move out. The path forks in different directions. We must choose which path to take to Betrayal, as we cannot risk splitting up.
Sunrise isn't far off. We must make up our minds quickly. What are those?
Don't be afraid, little orc. This spell is called the Eye of Kilrog, and was originally practiced by the Bleeding Hollow ritualists. We have perfected this spell, and now it will show us the way forward. The road leading to the right passes through a camp of seasoned dwarven warriors. We do not think that they will be happy to see us. If we go to the left, we will have to wade through a host of Stromgarde troops. Their arrows could be very dangerous to us.
Both paths are dangerous, but we cannot wait.
This damn swamp! Get us out of here, brother! That's better.
These bridges weren't built for ogres. We need to be careful next time. We're finally here.
Zul'Dare the Whacked. I am glad that you arrived safe and sound. Today is a great day for the Horde. We have killed all of those spineless dwarfs to the south. Once we have rested, we will turn our wrath on those pathetic human weaklings. Ha! We have already slain them all! They have been devoured by the void!
You really need a lesson in manners, ogre.
Chieftain Zul'Dare. It is a great pleasure to welcome a fellow old warrior to my camp. We've been expecting you.
You mean that you've been expecting us, old orc? The Warchief gave this mission to us, not to them.
Whatever you say, brute. Follow me to the ramp. The dwarven city of Betrayal lies right above us.
Magnificent. To think these midgets are capable of building such gigantic architecture.
True. This place feels cursed, however. My warriors did not dare to enter.
I feel it too, Kilrock. I would have liked to investigate this further, but exploring the place will have to wait. Shogal, are you ready to continue your trip from here?
Yes, Zulu Head. The refineries have to meet their quotas, or our Warchief will have our heads.
Then all of us will rejoin the void!
I can't imagine what Doomhammer sees in that sorcerer. I do not trust him one bit.
You are not alone, Kilrock. I felt strange powers emanating from him. Powers that are neither fell or arcane, but something more.
Chieftains, now that our mission here is complete, I am tasked with returning to Maim as soon as possible. I will need to make use of one of your zeppelins, Kilrog.
Of course, young shaman. You may have it. I will stay here for a while, Kilrog, as my old bones are in need of some rest.
Chieftain, we've been standing waist deep in this mire for hours.
Watch your mouth, young blood. The Warchief has honored us with this mission that will lead our clan to glory. And you're complaining about mosquitoes?
Quiet! I see something moving at the landing site.
Huh? What do you see?
Horde marauders have landed near our shores. Send word to the capital. They're here.
It seems to be a scouting force. They're probably hiding in the mire. No more than a dozen strong. We must slaughter them.
Damn it! Our position has been compromised. There goes our element of surprise. We must recapture those vessels and use them to set up a foothold on the island. When the Warchief arrives, we will need to provide everything that he needs to begin the siege.
Send a signal to our ships. We will prepare a counter-surprise for these humans.
Have you ever beheld such a sight, my brother? Never in the history of our kingdom have we witnessed such tides of doom approaching our shores.
Come what may, Liam. We are the sons of Arathor. War is in our blood. It is what we do best. Where is your son, Danath?
He was recalled by Anduin Lothar to help quell the Horde's forward war parties after Hillsbrad was destroyed. I wish he was here.
Steel your heart, my brother. Stromgarde has never fallen to any enemy. The trolls tried their luck and failed. Their warbands crushed into dust beneath these very walls. This Horde will be no different.
Stromgarde, Warchief! The foothold you requested is ready. The pathetic humans didn't stand a chance against us. Stromgarde, warriors. Good job, Maim. Zul'Dare reports that you are not as useless as I thought after your failure at Durnholde. You are passionate and brave, but you should remember that fortune is not infinite. And you, Utok, accurate and thoughtful. Rare qualities for an orc.
You are in good company with the Black Hands. The war goes well when every soldier knows their place.
Thank you, War Chief. It's a great honor for me to serve you and the Horde.
Cho'Gall reports that the Khaz Modan refineries are well maintained and fulfilling their quotas. The Horde will now have more than enough oil to mount a fierce campaign in the lands far to the north. As a gesture of his gratitude for keeping him safe in the Wetlands, Cho'Gall has sent his ogres to aid us here. Only the troublesome humans of Stromgarde remain to be dealt with before sending the Horde on its next sojourn.
Our forces are ready to crush them, War Chief.
Then it's time to lay waste to their capital. Stromgarde sought to halt our advance, and now they shall reap the rewards. Blood and death! Warriors, not since Stormwind have we faced such formidable defenses. The walls of Stromgarde are strong, and its people seasoned fighters, hardened by centuries of war against our Amani allies. But nothing, neither walls or experience will save them from our war machine today. Decimate their walls, slaughter their people. Lordaeron for the Horde!
Brother, the city has fallen. The Horde are at the gates of our keep.
We will not falter. This is our home. We cannot abandon it.
You are our king. Your life is more important than mine. House Trollbane survives through you, my brother. You must retreat to Lordaeron.
I will not be known as the king who ran, Liam. Besides, you are my brother. I will not allow you to perish like this.
No, Tyrannus is your friend. He will aid you, and Anduin Lothar will stand by your side when the time to avenge me comes. Live today, and fight tomorrow. Live so that Stromgarde may live. The city can be rebuilt, and our family will endure.
I will avenge you, brother. I swear it.
Tell Denath that I love him, and to remember me. Tell him that I have always been proud that he is my son. Now go. I will cover your retreat.
The city is taken, War Chief. Utterly destroyed by your might. It is a great honor to fight beside you.
You honor me with your flattery, young Utok. One day you will rise to be one of my most trusted warriors.
I will not fail you, War Chief. This was a long siege. By your leave, our warriors deserve rest and a feast.
That they do, but we must not linger here too long. That coward king will surely warn his allies about what happened here. We must move north soon.
But we must celebrate to raise our warriors' morale, War Chief.
Celebrations degenerate discipline, Maim. I want our warriors to be prepared at all times. Give them a day's rest, then prepare to move out.
As you command, mighty Orgrim.
Master, we've been heading west for 2 weeks already.
What are we looking for?
I am glad that you asked, my apprentices. Since Doomhammer had no doubt planted spies in our ranks, I decided to keep our true objective to myself. But now, at long last, I can reveal the truth. After I awoke from my slumber,
I spent months searching through Medivh's library for anything about the tomb of Sargeras.
What is this tomb, and where is it located?
The tomb contains the remains of an avatar of the Dark Titan Sargeras, the once master of Kil'jaeden himself. Long ago, the tomb was sealed, and the entire landmass was sunk beneath the ocean waves.
You intend to raise the entire tomb from the sea?
And this was the reason we needed the powers of the Elven Runestones?
Yes, and once I enter the tomb, I won't need the Horde anymore. And even the demons will bow to my will. Behold the power of true darkness.
More days in the mountains and we'll reach the lake. According to reports, our armada is filling through the river Brightwater into his fall. They will provide naval support for us when we get to Fenris Isle.
Why don't we just kill these humans, War Chief?
I had a meeting with their chieftain, and they have agreed to let us through their territory without a fight if we spare them.
Betraying their own kind? These humans have no honor.
Terraced Fall and the outskirts of the wizard city of Dalaran are heavily fortified. Crossing the Lordaeron Lake through Alterac was our best option. And with this new arrangement, we will arrive at full strength.
Where is the war chief? I must speak with him at once.
Scratcher? What are you doing here? You should be in Quathalas overseeing the siege of Silvermoon.
Gul'dan, his entire clan, as well as the Twilight's Hammer, have betrayed us. Silvermoon still stands, and the Armani have been pushed back into Zul'Aman. He went west with his entire force.
The wretched warlock? He seeks to mock me? To undermine me? The Horde and everything we have accomplished here? I was wrong in sparing him, and now I will right that mistake. Zul'Dare, rend, maim! We are yours to command, War Chief. Gul'dan and his fleet fled west. You will take 3 battalions of Blackrock and Blacktooth Grim Warriors, as well as Zul'Dare's Dragon Maw. Pursue that vile traitor to the ends of the earth if you have to.
I will gather the troops, War Chief.
Destroy the renegade clans and return with the head of Gul'dan. It will be done, War Chief. I will use the skull of that filthy traitor as a reminder to never have dealings with dark sorcerers again, and to show everyone what happens when you cross the War Chief of the Horde.
These islands don't appear on any of our maps. But the course matches our spy's report.
Something is wrong about this place. It feels unnatural. Yes, I feel it too. And these ruins, they look elven, but different from what Utah has described. Zul'Dare, what do you think?
They are very old, no doubt, and seem to be marked by very powerful magic. Perhaps this was once the beating heart of elven civilization on this world, much like Goria was to the ogres back on Draenor. As for the foul taint in the air, I sense something ancient. A power, a dark presence.
Is it Gul'dan? Do you see him?
My vision is clouded, just as these islands are shrouded in fog. But the stench of Fel is unmistakable.
Then Gul'dan must be close. We must make haste.
The traitors have more than just a strong fleet on their side. We can expect to face Ogre Magi, Warlocks, and those new Death Knights as well.
We can count on such forces as well, Utok. Gul'dan has made many enemies, and he can't outrun them any longer.
Warriors, we will set up a camp here and then continue the hunt. Come what may, Gul'dan will die today.
Drakthul. Zuluhead. Ha! So, we've ended up on opposite sides. What will you do? Cut my throat and leave me to die?
Great idea. Kill him! Wait, brother. He may know where Gul'dan is.
You used to be a shaman, Drakthul. Is this dark path worth dying for?
I don't wish to die, Zuluhead. But I obey Gul'dan because the weak must follow the strong.
But now you are weak, and we are the strong. Tell us where Gul'dan is hiding, and we will spare your life.
I fear the Shadow Council's wrath, Zuluhead. But if you destroy them, then I will tell you everything. They are channeling a terrible ritual on the nearby island. Kill them, and bring me the artifact that they are using.
The traitors are dead, and here is the artifact, as promised.
Thank you. Gul'dan's power is vast. These very islands were raised by him to find an ancient tomb, the final resting place of a monstrous dark titan. It is this titan's terrible power that Gul'dan now seeks.
A dark titan?
He was called Sargeras, the lord of an endless legion of demons. It is told that Sargeras was defeated, and his tomb sunk beneath the ocean waves many centuries ago. It was Sargeras' demons that enabled Gul'dan to become what he is. It was Sargeras' demons who helped empower our chieftains all those years ago. All that we are, everything that we have done, can be traced to him. North of here is a great tower. That is the tomb I spoke of. It is there that you will find Gul'dan. It is there that you will most likely meet your end. You've got what you wanted. Now leave me in peace. I would like to live what I have left of my life in solitude.
Gul'dan is insane. His obsession with power will destroy this world as it did Draenor. Onwards, warriors! We end this now.
Tries to come after us. The rest of you, come with me.
As you say, Master. Gul'dan, I knew that we would find him. Lordaeron, warriors!
Take his head, in the name of the war chief.
Not so fast, little shamans.
You have to go through us first.
Rend! Maim!
These shamans have far more strength in them than someone so plump and lazy as you, ogre filth.
Ah, the Blackhand brats.
The two impotent sons of Blackhand. Ah, Maim. If only your wits could match that forehead of yours. Maybe then you might have offered some challenge. And Rend, you may have some of your father's cunning, but what use is that when even your sister could break you like a twig? No wonder the Horde believes that you two were not but dirty toddlers when Blackhand ordered his warlocks to aid you.
I'll cut you into pieces, you two-headed pile of fat. Is he dead? We need to be sure. Agreed, brother. I take one head and you take the other.
We have no time for this. Utok, return to the base and heal your wounds. Keep the ships in check until we return.
Ah, damn it. I wanted that head. We will get them later. Now go!
what is wrong, Ren? You seem to be on edge.
I have faced many great enemies throughout my life, Zul'Dare. Ogres, Arakoa, and once even a Genesaur. None gave me pause. But whatever is waiting for us down there...
There is no shame in fearing the unnatural, Ren. Steel yourself by remembering that we will face the horrors of this place together. Whatever happens, you will not stand alone. These are Orcish runes. No doubt Gul'dan means to use them to find his way out again. Interesting. He describes his arrival to the tomb. There's no telling what kind of power Gul'dan and his minions have awakened in this place. We should be careful.
Agreed. Few things can make orcs scream like that. This is wrong. Enough talk. The honorless scum must pay for this.
Finally, at long last, I will claim my just reward. Who's that? Sargeras? Is that you?
Did Kil'jaeden's betrayal teach you nothing, little orc?
You. But I watched you die. Not that it matters. Feel free to witness the moment of my greatest triumph, little Magi. But stand in my way, and I will gladly return you to the jaws of death.
Oh, foolish, pitiful creature. There is so much that you do not know. So much that you do not understand.
Pitiful? I will show you the meaning of
treasonous filth. You have never been loyal to anyone but yourself. Your arrogance has blinded you, and has left you weak against those who truly tower above you.
Doomhammer. But I don't understand. Have you forgotten who you were, Gul'dan? Frail, weak, and the dog of your clan. I have not forgotten, little warlock, because it is all that you have ever been. Weak. No. You delivered your people to the demons, only to end up humbled and humiliated.
In centuries past, I destroyed this foul avatar, sealed it in this eternal tomb to be forgotten by history. No being of this world could open it. Yet my victory was not complete. For when I felled him, his foul essence seeped into my soul, an unholy parasite gnawing ever so slowly, until he corrupted my womb and my child.
No. Impossible.
We often wondered what became of Kil'jaeden's little puppets, of Manaroth's favorite pets. And then, broken.
Stand so pathetically desperate. Servant, mighty Sargeras. Yes, I am here to break your chains. An agent not of this world.
warlock has been torn to shreds, and whoever killed him has caught the attention of every demon in this place. They're coming! Our work here is finished. We must get out of here, brother.
Hold on. The War Chief commanded us to bring him Gul'dan's head. Otherwise, he will not believe us.
Feel free, Zul'Dare. Grab it and let's go! Damn it! Zul'Dare, we can't reach you! But I see a tunnel that might lead to the exit.
Go with the wind, Rend. I will find my own way to the surface.
Very well, Zul'Dare. Akamogosh. See you on the surface.
That was close. I think they lost my trail.
You're not going anywhere, Zul'Dare.
Rakma Sharpfang? I almost didn't recognize you.
I am born than you, Shaman. I now have more power than you could ever imagine. Praise be to Gul'dan's gift.
Your master is no more, Death Knight. He was slaughtered by the very powers he had sworn to serve. I have his head right here.
Such is the price of power. I will lead whatever's left of the Storm Reavers and find new glory.
Your allegiance belongs to the Horde. Submit to it, or die where you stand.
My allegiance is my own, Shaman. Come then, show me what you got. Present my soul to the Dark Masters.
May this place crumble and return to the seas forever.
I don't want to go to the catacombs. It's scary.
You'll be safe there, child. Don't be afraid. The light will protect you, and your mother and siblings will have need of you in the halls below. Your duty is to them. Now go.
Sir Uther, we have locked the gates and prepared the ballistas.
Good. Order archers to mount the defense on the parapets. Lordaeron will not fall today.
War Chief, the Strike Force awaits your command. Good. We need to capture Fenris Island and build a base near the gold mine. After we accomplish that, our assault on the capital can finally begin. Faster, you lazy maggot! The siege of the capital begins at dawn!
If you're not ready by then, the Warchief will have your hides.
Dragonmon Blacktooth Grin sails. The carriers of my vengeance return at last. Give report. Now!
Greetings, War Chief. We lost many good warriors, but your will is fulfilled.
Good. My misguided mercy has now been rectified. This will be a reminder to anyone who would dare oppose my rule.
War Chief, we have captured some survivors from the Twilight's Hammer and the Storm Reaver clans. Ha! They're begging for your forgiveness. Yes, War Chief. They surrendered after we destroyed their fleet and slaughtered their leaders. Gul'dan's betrayal has cost so much. In light of this fact, we thought it's wisest to deliver them to your court instead of slaughtering them outright.
They're all untrustworthy traitors. But you're right, Rend. The strength of our armies have decreased dramatically. Though it pains me greatly to admit it, one way or the other, the future of the Horde will be decided today. But those ogres in the vanguard, their debt to us will be repaid in blood. As for the rest of them, the Death Knights will watch over them until I decide their fate.
What is our next objective, War Chief?
Teron Gorfin struggles with the siege of Dalaran to the south. I want you to throw all the forces that you have against that city. Rend and Maim will go with you.
Wouldn't we be more useful against the capital city?
No, Rend. The Violet Citadel of Dalaran serves as sanctum and haven to the mages of the current Tor. Once Lordaeron has fallen, Dalaran will be the last and the most dangerous barrier between the Horde and the subjugation of humanity.
It is good that we have saved our greatest weapon for just this moment. Dragons. A flock of them just joined in from the hatcheries of the Dragon Maw.
Yes, today the last bastions of humanity will burn in Dragonfire. Go now. Utok, you will stay here with me. I want you to describe the glorious moment when the walls of Lordaeron fall to our furious armies. We end this today. Rise up, sons of the Horde. Blood and glory awaits us.
That'll be a blast!
The walls are heavily fortified, and we are losing many warriors to elven archers and ballistas.
We've come too far to be denied by arrows and wall defenses. Rise up, my mighty Horde. Glory and riches awaits you beyond these walls. Shred them to pieces, my warriors, and take what is rightfully yours. The alabaster parapets of Lordaeron's capital loom before us in the distance. The proud, defiant armies of the Alliance stand resolute in their final, fleeting moments. All that remains is the shrill, clarion call to battle and the fulfillment of our destiny. The tides of darkness are now at hand.
Guards, to me!
Burn high to the twilight skies, covering the ruined capital of Lordaeron. Their cowardly king is surrounded in his castle, and his doom is inevitable. Our success has led Orgrim Doomhammer, war chief of the Orcish hordes, to elevate me to the station of warlord, thus giving me power and command of my own clan. Once the Alliance finally be crushed, all the survivors will be slain and cremated as is dictated by the rituals. Then, at long last, Azeroth and all of its lands will belong to the thunderous force known to those foolish enough to stand in its way as the Horde.